Great to see you. Great to see you. Oh, welcome. Good, how are you?
Yes.
That's So we're on 15.
How are you guys?
Yeah.
I'm still here. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Welcome, everyone. We're so happy to have you here for New Year's and to be celebrating with some special prayers tonight. And we're blessed to have Kempo here as well tonight, and this is all possible with the blessing of our teachers at some awesome mom. So we welcome you to KPC. We just have a few announcements for tonight. For those of you in the room, you don't have to stay seated the whole time. If you also want to get up and move around or move to a chair, that's fine. The restrooms are in the entrance area that you just came in. And again, there are a lot of open spots, cushions, and chairs around, so I think some more people are coming too. So if you have any questions or you need assistance with anything, you can ask at raise your hand. That's Yeshe and then Ani Yeshi. Or myself, yeah, Yeshi. Yeshi. And for tonight, we do have a limited amount of printed prayer books, but if you use your program, there's a QR code and you can get the digital version of the practice tonight that we're following along with. So you can do that, or you can use the URL there to download the practice. For those of you online, so we do have people joining us online. If you are on Facebook or YouTube, you can find a link to the practice in the post or in the Facebook event. And for those of you on Zoom, you can find the practice link in the New Year's Eve details on the Basecamp post or Google Calendar. And the order of the practice tonight is on your program. We will be announcing when we go from prayer to prayer, but if you are lost, please feel free to ask someone for help. And then please let us know in the comment section for anyone online, if there's any technical difficulties, you can just leave us a comment and we'll fix that right away. And then if everyone wants to make sure they have their cell phones silenced, so we can just really create a place of calm and peace and intention. And I think that's everything. And I'm sure more people will come in, so we can just read them. And then Jacob's gonna get us started here tonight. So thank you all for being here.
Sit.
Thank you so much for coming, everyone. Thank you, Kempo. We'll begin by contemplating bodhicitta, the mind of enlightenment, the wish to bring all beings to complete enlightenment and be free from all suffering.
Hold on one second. Are you doing a Zoom? You are? I guess KT just asked if we were on Zoom.
I think it might just be going through the restream, which goes to YouTube and
Okay.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, why don't we? I think he's taking care of it.
Tara, do you know how to set up Zoom? Tara, put it back for me. Put it back there.
It's back there.
So we'll begin on page 5 with the verses of the 8 noble auspicious ones. Om Nangsi Namda Rangsi Landru Be Tashi Choju Jina Jubai Sangye Chudange Dumba Be So Kunla Chasar Dacha Tashi Sho Rome Gyalpo Tsoten Dundrogon Jampe Gemba Gendra Paldampa Kunla Gomba Gyache Drapachen Lumpo Tarpa Zadra Paldami Semchen tamche logon drape palitzim sepa tsera drapalte Semsam tu pe tashi palpelwa dewar sheba gelak chetsalu Chambal junu palden dorje zin chere ze wangompo champe pal Sayin drimba nambar zel namke nimbo pacho kuntuzan Utpal dorje pekar lushing dan norbu dawar adri nimayi Chansen lendam dashi palgi cho janchup semba gela chansalo Rinchen ducho tashi serginya duchum bunzang yi on kamala Yendran dundang bunzo balbe u minu yasen wangyo kolote Rinchen dacho geki chaksen chen chodu galwa chuching gekenma Gezongo drembe palpelwe tashi lamo gela chatsalo Sampa chempo deju semebu midon denda gyalpo yurkursum Pake pudan luang mimizang namtu sede laze kolodang Rishu ladang dundun dorje chen Piwan radri choteng gyaltsen zin Sasum nesu gelek tashipe Chiteng kyangwa gyala chatsalo Dacha dindir jawa sumbala Geidan yewar tsewa kunjine Dudum babel samdun yijindru Tashi dele kunzum tso parasho Dacha dindir jawa sumbala Geidan yewar tsewa kunjine Dudum babel samdun yijindru Tashi dele kunzum tso parasho Dacha Nindira Jawa Tsumbala Gedan Yewar Sewa Kunjine Dudum Papel Samdun Yijindru Tashi Dele Kunsum Sopar Shok. We'll go to page 12 for the prayer to Guru Rinpoche. Ringongi kalbe nongbola, orgen yulgi numjang sam, dana koshe solingdu, pema gesar dombola, yatsen jogi ngodrumye, pema jungne jesudra, kordu kandro mongpe kor, kiedgi jesudang drumki, jinji lapchir sheksu so, nechung diru jinbobla, drumjog dagla wangji kor, gegdam lodren barchetso, chodan tumong odrunso, Oma benza guru pema tutreng sa benzar samayanza siddhi bala unga. Sutrim driden pocho dampadi tinzing gada chagye jinlabki sangye shindu podringe dangwa gyalwa gyatso tsonam negyurchi nama sarva tata gata benza dupe pratitsa uza mega samudra sabarana samaye ahum. Kunzang dorsem garab shiri sing pema kara jeban yishunga sozor numya tertin yatsa so kater lama namla solwade ogmin choki yingi podrangna dusum sangye kongi ngawonyi ransem chokum gonsum tonzepa Sawe nama namla solwade. So this next prayer, Refuge and Bodhicitta, on page 17, we're going to recite 3 times in Tibetan, and then we'll do once in English. Namo Koncho Sumdang Sawasum Kyabne Namla Kyab Suchi Drokun Sangye Laguchi Janchu Chotu Semkye Do Namo Koncho Sumdang Sawasum Kyamne Namla Gyapsuchi Drokun Sangye Laguchi Janchu Chotu Semkye Do Namo Goncho Sumdang Sawasum Kyamne Namla Kyapsuchi Drokun Sangye Laguchi Janju Chotu Semkendo. Homage, I take refuge in the 3 jewels, the 3 roots, and all sources of refuge. In order to establish all beings in Buddhahood, I set my mind towards supreme enlightenment. The mandala offering on page 18. We'll do once in Tibetan and again in English. Kadang lone trupayi namsa gangwei shud petrin mandal yalsi la morche zeme gyurji bunzao. From the expanse of primordial purity, emanations of offering clouds fill the earth and the sky. With mandalas, royal emblems, and offering goddesses become inexhaustible. Puzaho. The 4 immeasurables we're going to do 3 times together in English. May all beings have happiness and be free from suffering. May their happiness not diminish, and may they abide in equanimity. May all beings have happiness and be free from suffering. May their happiness not diminish, and may they abide in equanimity. May all beings have happiness and be free from suffering. May their happiness not diminish, and may they abide in equanimity. So this next section we'll do is Jetsuma's Light Expansion Prayer. This prayer is not in your books, so feel free to close your eyes or keep your eyes open and relax, and I'll read through this prayer and everyone can follow along. Become still. Take a deep breath and let it out slowly. Take a deep breath and let it out slowly. Take a deep breath and let it out slowly. Center deep within. Center deep within. Center deep within to the presence of the Absolute, and there is radiance. The presence of the Absolute increases and expands to embrace the physical body. And the physical body is filled with the presence of the Absolute. The presence of the Absolute increases and expands to fill our beings on all dimensions. And all that we are is filled with the radiance of the Absolute. The presence of the Absolute increases and expands to fill everyone here. And everyone here on all dimensions is filled with the presence of the Absolute. The presence of the Absolute increases and expands to embrace this building. And all of this building is filled with the presence of the Absolute. The presence of the Absolute increases and expands to fill this nation. And the government of this nation is filled with the presence of the Absolute. And the people of this nation are one life. The presence of the Absolute increases and expands to embrace planet Earth. And the 7 billion are one life, radiant. The presence of the Absolute increases and expands to fill this galaxy. All planets, all stars, and all life forms are within the embrace of the Absolute. The presence of the Absolute increases and expands to embrace the universe. All dimensions and all kingdoms are filled with the presence of the Absolute. And in all the universe, there is only one life. And in all the universe, there is only one life. And in all the universe, there is only one life. Now, as we return our consciousness back to physical form, we continue to embrace all that is and to know union. That we are one. Now, we'll continue with the Amitabha practice, which you can find on page 19. We're going to read through this once in Tibetan up until the mantra, and then we'll go through it again in English. Om metu chuke pema teng denang ranyi tsempakar dundu pema da den la upa megong kutok ma jachi chanyi nyam jak teng lunze zinching chuguso kilmo trungi jupala yesu jite wangju kar Jaji Jaji Taljardam Yeyun Drangwa Pemazin Jengbe Dabgi Pedarju Yundu Chagdur Dujendu Jetri Shani Pudongo Yeyun Dorje Rülbuzin Jembe Dabgi Bedarju Sangye Janju Sempadam Yendu Drachomba Mekor Zowo Sumgi Nesumgi Drusum Leni Untrupe Newa Chene Chenrangyur. Back on page 19. Upon the lotus flower which springs forth from within the water, self-nature appears as Chenrezig, white in color. In the space in front, upon a lotus and moon seat, is the protector Amitabha, red in color, with one face and two hands in the mudra of meditative equipoise, holding a begging bowl and wearing the robes of ordination, seated in the full lotus posture. To his right is Jigten Wangchuk Chenrezig, white in color, with one face, four arms, the first two hands pressed together, in the second right and left hands holding a mala and lotus, respectively, standing upon a lotus and moon seat. To the left is Vajrapani Tuchentob, with one face, two arms, blue in color, holding a vajra and bell in the right and left hands, standing upon a lotus and moon seat. Surrounded by a boundless retinue of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, hearers and arahats, the three principal deities' three places are marked with the three syllables from which light rays radiate, to signal the invocation of the realm of great bliss, Dewachen. Om Ami Devari Benzar Samaya Za Hum Bam Ho Tishralem Ati Puho Om Hum Tram Ri A Abi Kensamam Om Benzar Argam Vadyam Pushpe Dupe Shabda Pratitsai Om de chen jindu chuki kola kor semchen namla tatu tu jezik damche jalji drowe kabze pa nangta yamda zela chaksa tu latso kule unze nupcho tru techen jine ulpag met pa yi kudang andren chansem pa met pa Charjim Babne Daula Zimpar Gyur Om Amitewa Hri 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 Om Amitewari, 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 Om Omami devara, omami devara, omami devara, omami devara, omami devara, omami devara, omami devara. Omami devara, 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 omami Omami Dewari, Omami Dewari, Omami Dewari, Omami Dewari, Gombong Mela, Chansalu Numjon Dewa Jendu Ye Warsho Om Amin Dewa Ri Om Amin Dewa Ri Om Amin Dewari Gombo Bagmela Chansalu Nupjon Dewa Chendu Kye Warasho Om Amin Dewa Ri Om Amin Dewa Ri Om Amin Dewa Ri Gombo Nupchendu Kye Warsho. These last two lines together in English. I prostrate to the protector Amitabha Buddha. May I be reborn in the Western pure realm of Dewat Shen.
And now we'll take a silent reflection, some silent time to set our intentions for this year. So just remain in silence, and this is a good time to reflect on the year as it's ending, set our intentions for the year to come, and any prayers or wishes you have for yourself and other, those you love or all beings, keeping that in your heart at this time as well. So any intention is good, no wrong intention. So we'll just do this for a few minutes in silence.
Now we can all turn to page 48 in our books for the light offering prayer.
Light the candles first.
So, everyone got a candle, and if you're sitting in a chair, there's a candle behind you. So.
Yeah, you can, that's out of this. No, just leave it in. Did that hit the thing? Oh, sorry.
We have larger candles over there too, if someone wanted to, these, candles that we offer in the corner.
Thank you.
The proceeds go to our, monks and nuns here, so if someone does want to offer a bigger candle or one later in the night, you can also choose to offer one of those. So,
So once all the candles are lit, we'll read this light offering prayer together in English, after which we can continue to contemplate our intentions for the new year. And when the clock hits midnight, you'll hear the singing bowl sound, and we will go into our refuge vow on page 25. So once again, right now, we're going to read the light offering prayer on page 48 together in English. And then when the clock strikes midnight, you'll hear the singing bowl, and we'll go right into the refuge and bodhisattva vows on page 25 in our practice books to ensure that our first words of 2026 are in the Dharma. This brightly shining lamp of primordial pure awareness we offer to the lotus-born and deities of the Vidyadhara mandala. May all beings, our own mothers, as far as awareness pervades, reach the state of the Dharmakaya, aware emptiness.
and everyone is invited up to offer their intention and dedication and offer their candle here on the silver tray here. You want to just walk up whenever you feel and set your intention for what you bring here.
And when the clock strikes midnight, we'll recite the vows on page 25, 25. I take refuge in the Lama. I take refuge in the Buddha. I take refuge in the Dharma. I take refuge in the Sangha. I take refuge in the Lama. I take refuge in the Buddha. I take refuge in the Dharma. I take refuge in the Sangha. I take refuge in the Lama. I take refuge in the Buddha. I take refuge in the Dharma. I take refuge in the Sangha. I dedicate myself to the liberation and salvation of all sentient beings. I offer my body, speech, and mind in order to accomplish the purpose of all sentient beings. I will return in whatever form necessary under extraordinary circumstances to end suffering. Let me be born in times unpredictable, in places unknown, until all sentient beings are liberated from the cycle of death and rebirth. Taking no thought for my comfort or safety, precious Lama Buddha, make of me a pure and perfect instrument by which the end of suffering and death in all forms might be realized. Let me achieve perfect enlightenment for the sake of all beings, and then by my hand and heart alone, may all beings achieve full enlightenment and perfect liberation. And we'll join together in the Chenrezig practice on page 26. Rani tuje chenpo ni karpo shajik chakshi pa talja trengwa pe ma zin kyundrung rana dargi gen pe ma da we den la ju om mani pe me om la yi jiten wa chu gar jalchi chakji talja dang pe wang pe ma de we den gilmo trungi jubar sam Om Om Soha La Min Jiten Wa Chu Jang Jalji Jangji Daljar Dang Gutsun Vema Da Wei Teng Gilmo Drungi Jubar Sam Om Ma Soha Mi Jiten Wa Chu Dra Jalji Jangji Daljar Dang Trang Wa Vema Da Wei Teng Gilmo Drungi Jubar Sam Omni Soha Dutro Jiten Wanchu Du Jalchi Chaji Taljardam Poti Pema Da Waiting Gilmo Drungi Juparsam Om Pe Soha Yida Jiten Wanchu Jalchi Chaji Taljardam Nambu Pema Da Waiting Gilmo Drungi Juparsam Om Me Soha Nyalwe Jiten Wanchu Nan Jachi Chaji Taljar Dang Mechu Pema Chakna Zin Kilmo Drungi Jubar Sam Om Hum Soha Detar Duje Chempo Dungi Tsowo Tukar Dawe Nera Rela Yige Drugi Korwa Kordrugi Tukar Omso Yidru Re La Yidrugi Yorwar Yor Om Aum Ri Om Mani Peme 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 Om Aum Ri Om Mani Peme Om Ri Zange Nime Tuje Chempa Jing Meji Namwa Gyuma Tabu Sul Nangshin daba shenzin me pengang, jada randro daba rabjangshin, tuje chenpo shingla chasatu, Om Ma Hum Ri Om Mani Peme Hum Ri Nanto Nime Tuje Chempuku Tonjin Nangwa Chuda Tabutsu Namshin Tampa Gyatso Chempongang Nando Randro Dapa Rabjamku Tuje Chempo Kula Chansatu Om Ma Hum Ri Om Mani Peme Hum Ridradon jume tuje champo sum tojin drapa draja dabutso drajin domba jodu me pengang drando randro dapa rabjang sum tuje champo sum la chasotu Om Ahum Re Om Mani Peme Hum Ri Zaldon Zime Tuje Chemputu Donjin Salwa Jatsum Tabutsu Saljin Domba Namka Tabungang Zaldo Randro Daba Rabjumtu Tuje Chempo Tula Chasatu Om Ahum Ri Om Mani Peme Hum Ri Chaje Zaji Tuje Chempu Shing Awa Lamgo Tuje Chempu Ku Susu Yubyo Yige Drupedra Dadu Radri Natso Chupeze Tedu Randro Dabarab Jamlo Nasi Tuje Chempu La Chazatu Om Ahum Ri Om Mani Peme Om Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani We'll continue in three times in Tibetan on page 37 and once in English. Gewa di yin yor du da chere ze wandram yorne Rawa chi kyang malupa de sala go parasho Gewa di yin yor du da chere ze wandram yorne Rawa chi kyang malupa de sala go parasho Gewa di yin yor du da chere ze wandram yorne Trowa chi kyang malipa Dei sala go parasho. By this virtue may I swiftly accomplish the state of Chenrezig, and may all sentient beings without exception be placed in that various state. Continue with the prayer for all lamas on page 39. Lama kukam zang wara solwadim, chotu kotsering wara solwadim, trinle no jinge bara solwadim, lama dandra wame bara jinji lo. This next prayer on page 40, the aspiration prayer that invokes the stream of wisdom oaths that avert the waves of misery at the negative times called the cursing mantras of the sages, otherwise known as the prayer to avert nuclear war. We'll read together in English on page 40. Homage to the Guru and the Three Jewels, guide of the realms and the positive Aeon, crown of the Shakyas, the second Buddha, Odhyana lake-born Lord, supreme and noble Chenrezig, Manjushri, Vajrapani, and the rest of the close Bodhisattva heirs, the 21 Taras and the hosts of noble Arhats, root and lineage lamas, yidams, peaceful and wrathful deities, dakinis of the three places, those who accomplish wisdom activities, the Dharmapalas, directional guardians, 70 glorious protectors, and the rest. You with clairvoyance, magical powers, might, strength, and power, please heed us and look on us stricken beings. We are beings born at the end of the unfortunate time. The great ocean of results from our collective negative karma overflows. The light slumbers while a dark demon horde changes the root of great men's minds through their might and crafty eloquence. Nuclear warfare rages, threatening to disintegrate the earth. These weapons, the emanations of perverted aspirations, are a great hurricane. They will reduce the animate and inanimate universe to dust in a single instant. Evil signs in the news tell that soon everything will be lost. Even though these are things we can see, hear, and understand, people are trapped in a net of non recognition, unconsciousness, and hesitation. They are so overrun they can't feel it. Merely hearing or thinking about it is terrifying. The word is filled with unprecedented volatility. We have no other means of averting this or place to put our hopes other than you, the undeceiving three jewels and three roots. We call on you as a child calls out to their parent. We pray to you and call out for help. Please do not forget your previous commitments. Reach out your hands in compassionate response as quick as lightning. Please protect us defenseless beings and free us from fear. When the mighty barbarians lay plans in their war council, they who steal beings' bliss and happiness in our world, the chiefs and their assembly, those who are unsuitable, vicious, and evil, I pray, transform them, place them on the road towards peace and happiness, pacify adverse circumstances and warfare in their own place, avert the nuclear weapons of the demon horde, destroy them. From the strength of this, may this great earth see the long life of those that hold the teachings and the spread of learning and practice to every corner. Eliminate those humans and non-humans violent towards the teachings and beings. Wipe out the root and branches of their darkness along with their followers, even their names. May vast bliss and prosperity pervade this earthly realm. Thereby may we enjoy the glory of the four abundances. May this be a perfect time devoid of brutality, fighting, and violence. May everyone be busy with the dance of happiness and joy. Through the strength of truth of the ocean of exalted compassion of the sources of refuge, the three jewels, and the basic space of phenomena supreme in all times, may the meaning of our supplication of pure mindset be effortlessly accomplished just as we hope and wish. Teyata pensadria awa bodanaye soha. We'll continue with the dedication on page 49. We'll read this together in English. By this merit, through attaining omniscience, may all negative forces that are doing wrong be defeated, and from the turbulent waves of birth, old age, sickness, and death, from this ocean of existence, may all beings be set free. We'll conclude with the short prayer to Amitabha on page 50. Ema sar sangye nangwa tsaye dang Yesu jowo tuje chenpo dang yondu semba chu chen zo nam la sangye jang se pa me korgi kor degi ngotsar badu me pa yi dewa chenje jawe jinkam de da shen dine sepu gyor mata gewa shingi parma chuparu Deru gene nande yodongjo dege dagi mola tabadi Joju sangi jansem tapche ki geme druvar jinji laptuso Teyata pensadriya awa bodana yeso. And it's not in our books, unfortunately, but for those who know it, we will recite Jetsuma's long life prayer 3 times, then continue with the short dedication on page 52. Jing trudra gyurme dorje a jinang gangme konchok sasum dang damcheng yatso nola pamoitso tene kulo tendan tenzingi chinam barche kunle yondril jing trinle namji beme lundrupte dratse dunden songye druparsho Jin Trudrel Gyorme Dorje Jinam Gangme Konchok Sasumdam Damchen Gyatso Nula Pamoitsu Getene Kulo Tendan Tenzingi Chinam Barche Kunle Yondril Jing Trinle Namji Beme Lundrute Drelse Dunden Sangye Through Butter Show Jing Trudrel Gyorme Dorje Jinam Gangme Konchok Sasumdam Damchen Gyatso Nula Pamoitsu Tene Kulo Tendan Tenzingi Chinam Barche Kunle Yondril Jing Trinle Namji Beme Lundrute Drelse Dunden Sangye Through Butter Show. Continuing with the short dedication on page 52. We'll recite 3 times in Tibetan and 3 times in English. Ngewa magendro dru kun lango, Ngewa magendro dru kun lango, Ngewa magendro dru kun lango. I dedicate the merit to all motherly sentient beings of the 6 classes. I dedicate the merit to all motherly beings of the 6 classes. I dedicate the merit to all motherly sentient beings of the 6 classes. By this effort, may all sentient beings be free of suffering. May their minds be filled with the nectar of virtue. In this way, may all causes resulting in suffering be extinguished, and only the light of compassion shine throughout all realms. Om Benza Sato Samaya Manupalaya Benza Sato Tenapa Tishatrita Mebawa Sutokaya Mebawa Supokaya Mebo Anurata Mebawa Sarva Siddhi Mebrayata Sarva Karma Sutta Sitam Shriyam Puruhung Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarva Tathagata Vidaya Mangutsa Benzi Bhavama Samaya Sato
It's customary to make dedications at the end of a practice like this. So usually people will offer maybe a loved one's name that they want to pray for, maybe someone who's sick. Maybe there's a situation in the world that you want to pray for. So this is a time to actually say those prayers out loud. So we usually do this and we go around the room and we always start with the ordained, so our monks and nuns. If anyone wants to, you don't have to do this, but if you'd like to say a prayer or intention out loud, you can. So.
Pepper, our pig, who has been ill for quite a while, and she make a full recovery.
Anyone else?
The end of all war and protection for all animals and all helpless beings.
For the people of Gaza and the people of Ukraine and all my siblings.
For my family and pets, and for all the innocent beings out there.
For happiness for all sentient beings.
For my family, my dad.
For Rael, Wyatt, and Mark Round, who are both struggling with cancer right now.
For my recently lost sister.
William Santana, my brother, strong health. And for the pacification of tensions in the Caribbean. And peace for Gaza, elsewhere.
For the continuing recovery of my wife Charlotte, and for the health and good feeling of all my family and all with us.
For the protection of my sister, my brother, my family by blood, my family by choice, for the protection and safety of all of our undocumented beings in the United States, for the protection of all beings in the United States and around the world, and for the safety of all who are trapped in human trafficking.
For the precious human rebirth of Carol Ryder and Dr. Les Adler, and for all beings who are starving and enslaved, may they find some comfort and relief.
For the women and children of Afghanistan who are often forgotten.
For the long life and good health of Jetsama Akamamo. Do we want to open it up on Zoom?
Is there anyone online who'd like to offer any dedications?
We have people all over watching, even from Australia. Hi.
Yeah, I'd like to pray for my family and to, especially for KPC and Ramasanga, Jetsama's long life and strong health, and for all sentient beings so that they may awaken to their pure primordial display.
Anyone else?
For the purification of all broken smile among Jetsama's students and among all the practitioners, for Jetsama's good health and long life and the accomplishment of her intentions for beings at this very time. Thank you.
Anyone else online?
There are other people struggling with their mics.
Okay.
To Jetsama Akunam, may we all remain close to her. Amanda, go ahead.
John Ryan, Tina Novo, and Anne Skett, and thank you everybody, this has been stunning.
Thanks for joining all the way in Australia.
I had one from Zachariah Ricardello, Hal Winslow, for Hammett Hoff, for my co-workers, my job, housemates, protection and safety to all those who are suffering this winter.
Okay, thank you all. That concludes our program tonight. Thank you so much for coming and for being here and choosing to spend your New Year's here and the very first minutes of 2026. And thank you so much, Kempo, for joining us. Thank you. And if you would like to stay in touch and learn more about events like this and classes, we have something going on in this room every day. We have group practices, we have meditation on the weekend. And then Kempo teaches on the weekend as well. So there's always something going on here at KPC. So if you'd like to stay in the know, we have a sign-in sheet right here. You can sign up to be a part of our newsletter, and you just can stay up to date with everything that's going on here. And again, we thank you so much for being here, and have a wonderful 2026 with much peace and compassion.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year.
May all be safe on the roads.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Well done. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Rosie Tamara made a pot of nice hot vegetable soup
Oh,
that you're welcome to come and enjoy if you'd like to.
Thank you.
She makes amazing Nepalese food.
Very healing.
There have been Hi, there have been 11 people on YouTube.
Oh,
great.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How many were